Coach, congrats on the win. Only gave up 53 points to Eastern Michigan and only 6 3-pointers. Was that more, did you see more improvement on your defense tonight, or was that them missing their shots?
No, I mean, they missed some shots, but I was very pleased with our defensive effort. I thought we did a good job. I thought we did a good job on Combs. I may not feel like it because she had 20, but she hit some really tough shots, and she's good. She's really good. But I thought we cleaned up the misses pretty well. We didn't give up a lot of second chance points, limited their points in the paint, and yeah, they didn't shoot 45% from the three, so that was nice.
And then obviously, you know, we talked about Yaya on Saturday. She ended up breaking that career high in points with 20. Is there anything that you've noticed out of her in practice, or I guess even in games these past few weeks? Because, you know, looking at past 3 games, she's played really solid.
Yeah, I think just as it goes with freshmen, the more they play, the better they get. And a lot of times, you know, freshmen come into a roster that's really top heavy, and they don't get those opportunities, and maybe those minutes kind of come in spots. And you know, sometimes if they don't play well, you know, they don't get another chance, or a second chance, or a fourth chance, or a fifth chance, whenever that is. You know, she's come into a situation where we've kind of thrown her out there, and you know, she's handled that very, very well. It's hard. You know, she started a couple games for us in a row, but you know, we've had her, like, if we had positions, this is like the 5th position we've started her at. You know, we started her in place of Gabby, we've started her in place of Kaylee, we've started her in place of Sierra, now we've started her in place of Erica, and then we've not started her. And for that is a lot for a freshman to take on, and she deserves to be commended for the way that she's handled it, and she just keeps grinding it out and keeps showing up every day, and really just with the attitude of whatever the team needs, this is what I'll do. You know, I think the last 2 weeks in particular, I think 2 weeks ago she was frustrated with the amount of shots that she was missing. And to her credit, she spent time working on it. You know, we spent time working on simplifying layups and getting more comfortable shooting threes, and she has done both of those things these last 2 weeks, and it's really nice to see that hard work start to pay off. And she's been spectacular for us this week so far.
And we saw Erica Johnson in a walking boot. Are you able to give an update on, I guess, her status and when we could expect her back? I don't know. I hope soon. Could be later. It is certainly a day-to-day thing, and we'll reevaluate it tomorrow. And as soon as we can get some minutes, both she and I are eager for her to get those minutes. But it'll be determined by our medical staff and when she's capable.
You guys had a really good night from 3. Was there something you were trying to exploit in the Eastern Michigan defense, or was it more of a game just knocking down the shots you were getting?
I mean, we knew they were going to help. We knew we had some kids that could get into the paint, and I thought we did a good job of getting into the paint. And I thought we did a good job of not taking bad shots and just kind of throwing the ball up at the rim because we were close to the rim. And you know, we were talking about our shot selection after Saturday's game, and we wanted to make sure that we were more disciplined when we got into the paint, and it was okay to kick it out. And I think we did a good job of kicking it out, and I thought the ball moved well. Not the most assists we've had, but a good number of assists considering we only scored 66 points. I thought the ball moved, and obviously then the hard part is the kids got to make the shot, and our players did that tonight.
We saw Cece Hooks take a little bit of a backseat tonight and bring out her passing skills, and she's got a handful of assists there. What is it
10
like
of them. 10. Yeah.
What is it like having a player that can play both the scoring and assisting role?
It's awesome, and we're gonna miss her. I mean, she did what we needed to do tonight to win. She was aggressive. Some shots didn't fall. She got to the foul line. You know, it's hard. It's hard to play basketball at this level well. It's really hard to play basketball at this level well when you don't get to practice. And like, you know, she obviously didn't practice. She practiced through our walkthrough yesterday, and before that, she played the Northern Illinois game, whenever that was, 9 days ago. So when you take that in consideration, I think she was phenomenal tonight, and I expect that she'll be better tomorrow or Wednesday. But she did what we needed to do to win. She got people to basketball. She got them in a spot where they could catch and shoot. She took on the task of guarding Combs, and she rebounded the ball well for us and got 12 points.
And speaking of shooting, Gabby Burris had a really nice night on both sides of the ball. What can you say about her performance?
I think, again, she's a kid, came back from missing a game, missing 2 games because of illness, and then just kind of got back in the gym and was looking good. Kind of got it going a little bit against Western, and then looked back to her normal self tonight. So it's nice to have these players back, and these kids are fighting like crazy to get back and to play, and it's nice to see that work that they're putting in and the sacrifices they're making. I can't state that enough, is what the number of players that they've been through and what they've done to try to play a basketball game. They've been incredibly selfless and doing whatever it takes to A, try to get the game played, and then B, to try to win the game.
Coach, you guys are going to miss, I guess, of a 7 games and 14 days stretch. Obviously, injuries have kind of plagued this team. How important is it to just get healthy and stay healthy during this stretch here?
I mean, that would be nice. That's important. That's important. That is important. The most important thing now is to get some rehab in and get ready to play Toledo on Wednesday with whomever's available to play Toledo on Wednesday, and that is our job, and to go out and play as best we can. So there's a matter of taking care of your body and rehab, and there's things that we need to do as a staff to make sure that our kids are getting what they need, and prepare them to play their next basketball game, which is what they came here to do, was to play basketball, and they're going to do that and do it to the best of their ability.
Everyone good?
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Coach. Gabby, congrats on the win, 18 points, 11 rebounds for you. Obviously defense has struggled a lot in MAC play. How did it feel to have a good defensive output today?
Definitely felt good, because I know we kind of focused our week a little bit on defense and how we can improve in those aspects. So I think we showed that today, that all our hard work and practice was paying off.
And Yaya, congrats on new career high in points with 20. Has there been anything different you've adjusted these past few weeks? Because obviously you've been playing really good games recently.
Just coming out of my shell. I feel like I've just been rattled up. So I'm just trying to get out of my shell, and it's been working.
You guys had one of your better 3-point performances this season, 11 and 22. Was there anything you guys saw in particular, or were you just taking shots?
I think we're able to find the open player and move the ball like we know how to move the ball, and that just creates open shots when we're all cutting, passing, and moving, and driving and being aggressive.
And as the wind kind of came over the horizon, how did the morale boost on the team?
I think it definitely it feels good for us. We needed that, and especially, like I said, in our practice, as hard as we were working and how we knew we needed to improve, I think that definitely feels good for all of us.
Yeah, after a game like that, you didn't play, or you're without Erica. Obviously, a lot of players stepped up. What was that like? I guess just as a team perspective, seeing other people step up as well.
It was great. I mean, everybody just got to stay together and just be ready when it's your time.
Obviously a big game on Wednesday. First place Toledo comes in. What do you guys need to do to get another win against Toledo?
Celebrate this success tonight and come in tomorrow ready to grind it out again.